Hey y'all! So, I thought I would do something, I guess not like different, because I haven't really established like a set type of video that I do, I guess. And it's not really different from what a bunch of other people do, but I hadn't really planned on doing a bunch of getting ready with me vlogs, just because I'm not gonna teach you how to do hair and makeup, because I'm not trained and I don't sit around and plan it. I do sometimes, not often though. Not often enough to like know what I'm doing, so I hadn't really planned on doing getting ready videos, but I talk to myself a lot when I'm getting ready, so I figured why not talk to everybody else. Do you talk to yourself? I talk to myself. I feel like at one point in my life I read somewhere that intelligent people don't just think to themselves, but they talk through things out loud. Maybe I read that somewhere, or maybe I just tell myself I read it somewhere to make myself feel better about the fact that I talk to myself. But I feel like vlogging is also kind of talking to yourself, because you're not really talking to anybody in the room with you, you're talking to a camera. But anyway, as far as watching me get ready, don't pay attention to anything I'm doing, because I'm probably doing it wrong, but it works for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm using or walk you through step by step, but just hang out with me. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to, but here we are. I'm getting ready for the day. I'm actually super behind where I wanted to be. I am, excuse me, I'm shooting like 3, and this will make 4 different vlogs today. Actually, I think, because my plan is to shoot. My mom and I went to Dirt Cheap last night and racked up on some really awesome Christmas things. So I was going to do a Dirt Cheap haul of what I found for Christmas items that I'm going to take back to Hinesville with me to use to decorate our apartment. Also, I apologize for the weird lighting. It's the makeup mirror, but I can't see without it. So anyway, so I'm shooting that. That's gonna be the first thing I do today. And then I still have a ton of wedding decor that needs to be inventoried. So I was gonna take y'all along for the ride. I'm over this weather transition. I was gonna take y'all along for the ride on going through all of that, photographing it, organizing it, getting it into our little system we have. My mom and I are, since I'm in Georgia and we're still planning a wedding, we're keeping a Google Drive, like a wedding file on a Google Drive that we both have access to keep up with what all we have, our budget, what we've spent, what we have left to pay on vendors, things like that, and then inspiration pictures, all of that sort of thing. So I have to get all of the new things that we found. Mostly my mom. She's been a rock star at finding wedding decor, especially while I've been gone. She's killed the wedding decor game. So I have to get all of that put in the data system. So I was going to vlog that, kind of show you how I'm keeping up with everything and whatnot. Keeping track of everything that's going on, just because we're DIYing all of our decor except for florals. We are hiring a florist because I don't want to do my own florals. It's just we had looked into it to save money, and we agreed that just not knowing timing wise what we're gonna have prior to it and if they're gonna work, we would rather just have a florist do it. We are getting our flowers wholesale though, which is really cool, and then having them arranged. So that's happening. But yeah, we're DIYing everything, so I have to get that done today. So I'm gonna vlog it, and then I have basically like a dinner lunch We were gonna do lunch with my cousin India, my older brother and I were, and had talked about doing it at 1, but it was better for him if we could do it at 3 or 4, so we're kind of doing like a late lunch, early dinner type thing. But we're gonna go to Ironwood, which is a really good locally owned restaurant here in Texarkana. They honestly have the best mac and cheese ever. They do it with penne pasta and white cheeses. I don't know what all they use in it, but it's a white cheese sauce, and then it gets, I guess, baked because it's like crispy and baked on top of it. I don't know exactly how they do it, but I will be getting fried green tomatoes and that mac and cheese today. They used to have a fried green tomato sandwich on their menu, which they don't anymore, but typically if you ask for it, they can still do it because they have a fried green tomatoes appetizer. So I might hit them up for that because I'm really in the mood for that and some mac and cheese today. So I don't know, I may go for it. So we're doing that at 4, and then at around 7, my friend and hairdresser and bridesmaid, Anna Edwards, gets off work, and she and I are shooting, I'm starting a new segment called What You Doin', where I feature people on the blog, and they talk about, basically just talk about their career, how they got into it, pet peeves and things, or things that they love about their career, tips and tricks on finding the right person in their field for you, questions to ask when you're trying to find someone, or if you found someone and you're wanting to change up what you're doing, you know, just all of those sorts of things. So she and I, she's going to be my first one. I'm so excited. She and I wanted to get together anyway while I was here this week, and then I had this idea that I've been wanting to do, so I asked her if she would be willing to do it, and she couldn't say yes fast enough. At least that's what it seemed like to me. I hope she's excited. I think she is. I hope she's not doing it just because I asked her to do it and she's like, oh God. But I don't think so. So we're going to shoot that tonight, and so it'll be up hopefully next week. I'm trying to get enough content to where I can shoot several weeks ahead and not feel like I do right now, where I'm like, I don't have a vlog edited and I need one to go up at 6, and that's how I felt Tuesday, and then all of my stuff went awry and I didn't get it up on Tuesday. So I'm really trying to get ahead of the game so that I don't have to stress. I know my stuff is already uploaded, scheduled to post, ready to go, and so I don't have to stress about it every Tuesday and Thursday and go, I have no idea what I'm going to put out there. I'm hoping to get more consistent with my scheduling. I don't need to do that yet. Why am I doing that? Actually, yeah, I did. Okay. Anyway, so that's what's happening here today. I didn't set an alarm today. I was going to take my mom to work because it's raining, but my younger brother ended up taking her, so I didn't today. So yeah, so I slept later than anticipated. Not that much later, about an hour later, which really wasn't bad because I didn't sleep very well last night. So it kind of turned out pretty well, but I woke up at 8:45, got in the tub, and my brother calls and he's locked his keys in his car. So I had to take those to him across town so he could get to work. So I got back to the house close to 10 by the time I made it out there to him. And then I went and I got him coffee and met him at his job so he could have some caffeine. And then came home and made some breakfast. And luckily I had already bathed before I left, so that was finished. But I made some breakfast and then sat down and got in contact with some people I needed to get in contact with. And now I'm getting ready so I can do the rest of my day. So it's a good time. What else? What else is going on? Oh, I'm scheduling I have this super awesome coworker. Her name is Sarah Handler, and she's one of the shift supervisors at the Starbucks I work at, and she's freaking amazing. She's doing these Christmas mini sessions not here in Texas, but out in Hinesville where we live. She's doing those, so I really wanted some updated pictures and also to kind of document our apartment and like where we are right now in life. So I'm getting with her to do that. Kind of like a cozy Christmas feel to it is what I'm going for. So I messaged her today and got the got the ball rolling on that. So she and I are going to get a date together that we can do those. I'm very excited about them. That's where I am. As of right now, I've got a super busy day ahead. I've got to get vlogs shot and edited, and then I need to pick one to upload tonight. Maybe this one. I may do this one, honestly. Just because here I am and it's just me talking to you. This may be boring to you. I hope it's not, but it might be. But if it is, I'm sorry. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I just figured I would do it since I'm here and I can easily update y'all. Kind of stressing on wedding stuff right now. Just not really like planning it. I'm having a really good time planning it. I really enjoy it, and obviously I want to be going into wedding and event planning, so I must be enjoying it. But just the side of just Taylor's military career kind of makes it difficult to plan things. And if you're in the military or are married into it or are a child to someone, you know how frustrating it can be trying to get things done. And we just have so much up in the air right now with what's going on with him. We already had to push our date back, and I'm very at peace with the situation. I'm not upset about it. I'm not still brooding like, why you ruined my plan. I'm really mad. I'm not, we're past that at this point. I'm really not angry about it. I'm frustrated, obviously, like I really wanted that date. But the thing is, at the end of the day, regardless of when it actually happens, we're gonna get married and it's gonna be the start of our lives together, and that's incredible. So regardless of when it happens, it will still be an amazing celebration with our closest friends and family. And you know, you can still celebrate. It doesn't matter if it was the original plan or not. I was mostly just excited that we were so close because it's November and it would have been in February. So we were almost done. And I'm just not looking forward to another year of stressing about, is this date going to work or is it not? Because for the longest time it looked like February was going to be fine, and then at the last minute, I'm talking like just a couple of weeks ago, we had to change it. Speak of the devil, that's my fiance. Hello. So anyway, where was I? Sorry, my sweet fiance called and now I don't remember what I was talking about. Wedding stuff. So yeah, I'm just kind of stressed about having to do a whole nother year of praying that our date works, especially since we've already had to change it on everybody once. That's what bothers me the most, is having to change it on other people, like, because we are doing a big normal wedding because we've both always wanted one, so we're going to make it happen, obviously. But we just, having other people involved, it's like you don't want to have to change the plan on them because they also have lives and they also have to plan. But luckily, I mean, it's over a year away and our wedding party has been incredible, super understanding, super supportive. We genuinely don't deserve them. Having a good time. I'm having a good time. But I'm taking a break from all of it other than just paying on things. As far as planning goes, at least until we get through the holidays, I am taking a break, stepping back, relaxing, just trying to get my head on straight, trying to figure out, I know you don't have to have a certification for wedding and event planning, but just, I want one because I would feel more prepared and more qualified to be marketing myself as a wedding and event planner. So I'm looking at, if you have any tips and tricks or recommendations on who to go through, let me know. obviously I mentioned her in another video. I think I obsess over Jamie Wolfer. She is a queen, and I aspire to be like Jamie Wolfer. I watch all of her videos, honestly, multiple times, and she's a big inspiration to me, especially when it comes to wanting to get into this field. That's what she does. She is a wedding planner, and a darn good one. And so she has a channel where she does tips and tricks for, I'm gonna throw things on the floor, for the modern day bride. And it has saved my life, let me tell you. So part of my wanting to get into this field has, a huge part of that has been her and her inspiration and her sharing her experience. So if you ever see this, Jamie Wolfer, thank you. You're incredible. And I know you don't know me from Adam, but I think you're the best. I also watch her personal channel. Her personal channel is A1. Highly recommend both of them. So yeah, I'm having a good time wedding planning, but I'm gonna get through the holidays and just kind of focus on turning it into a career as opposed to just my own, because my own is pretty much planned. It's like it's done. So, but we have another year to get fully solid on the whole plan and everything that's gonna happen. So not the worst thing to happen. We should be in pretty good shape. Nothing should go wrong on our wedding day. That's all I have to say about it. Nothing should go wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna take a second and pause and do my eyeliner, and then I'll come back. All right, well, I'm ready for the day, so I'm gonna go get some editing done and then shoot some more vlogs. But thanks for hanging out with me while I got ready, and I will see you next time in another video. Okay.